Angel Reese continues to dominate the headlines as now she looks stunning in her new Victoria's Secret campaign, and she just turning heads every which way. Now, I know a lot of people just talking about the trade to Atlanta. You got people that love the trade. Then you got these YouTube content creators crashing out, making every excuse on why she was traded from the Chicago Skies because she was part of the problem. But we're focused on the headlines that Angel Reese is still making amidst of this Atlanta dream trade. You are now tuned into a brand new episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. Well, we got to talk about how Angel Reese is still dominating the headlines. We're going to talk about it right after this. Well, guys, let's make no ifs, ands, or buts about this. Angel Reese is still a pulverizing, dominant force in the WNBA. And Angel Reese is still making headlines. And she's still turning heads. And she's still cultivating the audience. Now, Angel Reese recently been traded to the Atlanta Dream in a move that shocked the WNBA community and shocked all the fans around the world. And people are trying to understand, why would Chicago Sky give up on Angel Reese and trade her for 2 first-round picks and a pick swap? And them pick swap is later on down the line. And also the number 1 picks are for 2027 and 2029. And a lot of people have weighed in on the situation. But through the midst of it all, she is in ATL. And she is the new ATL Barbie. And now, after the trade, Angel Reese spoke out. She's very excited. She said this is her dream come true. She's just living in her Barbie world, in her dream home. And now she is still turning heads. Now, we saw Angel Reese grace the cover of Victoria's Secret runway last year. Now she has a new campaign ad with Victoria's Secret. And the thing about it is, a lot of people have always weighed in and said Angel Reese is not serious about basketball. She wants to be a social media influencer. She's not going to be in basketball that long. Let's get one thing straight, man. Angel Reese is a great business person. The team that she has around her, a lot of brands are knocking at her door. And if this was your favorite athlete, and they was getting these brand deals like this, nobody would have a problem with it. Angel Reese has always talked about financial literacy, financial stability, taking care of her family. And this is what Angel Reese has done. Angel Reese has built a brand. And a lot of people just don't understand how she continues to do the things that she's doing. Also, you got to understand, being traded to Atlanta in a big major market, it's not only good for the WNBA, it's not only good for Angel Reese, it is perfect for her brand. A lot of people have welcomed Angel Reese to Atlanta. We saw all the celebrities come out with their tweets and everything like that. We saw Monica resurface with her song, Angel of Mine. We've seen it. Jermaine Dupri, welcome to Atlanta. We've seen it all. So Atlanta is going to be on fire this year. And like I stated, these games are going to have to be moved from where they play because that arena only seats 3,500 people. You have to move that down to where the Atlanta Hawks play at the State Farm Arena because she's going to be selling out these arenas. And it's a great thing for the city of Atlanta. And also, Angel Reese spoke that she's very excited for this new chapter. Never throwing shade at Chicago on her farewell video, talking about she just wanted to thank the city of Chicago. Also, there's a nice article that was written up by Fadeaway Sports. And let's take a look at that article of Angel Reese on her gracing the Victoria's Secret campaign once again. So let's take a look at this article. It says, WNBA star Angel Reese turns heads in stunning Victoria's Secret shoot. The outfit is fire. Angel Reese continues to expand her influence far beyond basketball, and her latest move proves it once again. Fresh off a blockbuster trade, the WNBA star turns heads with a high-profile Victoria's Secret campaign that instantly grabbed attention across both sports world and fashion circles. Now, you see some of the pictures that they posted. WNBA star Angel Reese did her first photo shoot for Victoria's Secret. And it says the campaign titled Seasons of Strapless was shot in Barbados and featured Reese modeling a maroon strapless swimsuit while promoting the Bombshell Bronze fragrance line. The visuals are clean, bold, and built around her presence. She did not look like an athlete trying to model. Reese looked like a natural fit for the role. The timing added another layer because days earlier, Reese was traded from the Chicago Sky to the Atlanta Dream, one of the biggest moves of the all-season. The deal sent 2 first future round picks to Chicago, signaled a reset for both sides. Reese now steps into a new situation while also elevating her off-court profile. At 23, she has already built one of the strongest personal brands in women's basketball. She made history in 2025 as the first professional athlete to walk in Victoria's Secret's fashion show. This campaign builds on the moment and pushes her further into mainstream visibility. Now we see when she graced the runway last year, and her on-court production backs up the spotlight. Through her first 2 WNBA seasons, Reese has averaged 14.1 points a game, 12.9 rebounds a game, and she led the league in double-doubles the last season with 23, establishing herself as one of the most dominant rebounders in the game. Yet the financial gap between performance and salary in the WNBA remains clear. Reese is in third of her rookie deal and will earn around $350,000 this year under the updated CBA. The numbers in the modest compared to her off-court earnings in 2025 alone. She reportedly made close to $10 million through endorsements and partnerships. Now you tell me, in the modern day history of women's basketball, a female athlete as pulverizing as Angel Reese is out here making boss moves, and people are still hating on Angel Reese. They hate on Angel Reese as the person, and they hate on Angel Reese as the basketball player. Now let's get one thing straight. Angel Reese is a dominant basketball player for the WNBA. She's going to an Atlanta Dream team that was 30-14 that got knocked out in the first round of the playoffs last year, and Angel Reese is that missing piece. Now, don't get it misconstrued. Angel Reese has been working on her game. Just because Angel Reese is still in the spotlight and you guys are talking about how does she find time to work on her game, she needs to be working on her game. Don't start that. Don't start it this year. Angel Reese is in a much better situation with the Atlanta Dream. You can cook and slice it any way you want when she was with Chicago Sky. I see YouTube content creators out there crashing out, talking about, oh, she was part of the problem in Chicago. Nobody wanted to deal with her. She was a locker room cancer. But we're going to get to that on another show. But at the same time, just appreciate a hard-working young black woman out there doing her thing and doing everything possible to make financial gains in the world that we live in, to set up for future members of her family. And Angel Reese is out there doing the big one. So regardless if you like her or you don't like her, you got to commend her for doing the things that she's doing. And like everybody said, right now, she's so ATL. I see everybody in the comments section, #salute. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, turn your post notifications on so you know every time Simply Ball drops another hot banger. Oh yeah, just in case I forgot. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It might not be for you, but it might be for them. I see everybody in the comments section, #salute. And this is going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. Catch you on the next one. Deuces.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.
That's all, folks.